Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Spells and Strife podcast, the only podcast hell-bent on destroying the state of Missouri.
I am in misery, and there ain't nobody gonna comfort me. Why do you do what you... I don't remember the rest of the song.
Me neither. So
how are you today on this fine Mother's Day?
dude, we're recording this on Mommy Milky Day. Pretty hype.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving the call.
He's left the call. All right. If he turns off Audacity, I'll fucking kill him. So how are y'all doing? Y'all doing good? Apparently Stripe's... Hey Stripe, how are you?
Never say that again.
Alrighty, my bad.
Alrighty.
My Mother's Day was fine. I went to the beach and now I'm permanently... My body has been permanently defined by sand, but that's fine. Standard Florida moment.
My Mother's Day was not good at the start, and then I was on a 4-hour car ride, and now I'm here doing one podcast. I'm going to do another one immediately after. I love my voice.
Yeah, which podcast are you doing? Shout out to whoever.
My another friend in Galil, you might know him. He has another channel. He has this like versus podcast. I've been on there twice. This is my third time. They asked me randomly. The matchup they're doing is Rambo versus some guy from Call of Duty. Clearly a match I care so much about. I don't know why they asked me to do it, but it sounds fun. Fuck it.
Is it Ghost? Because he's the popular one.
I think his name is like Price or something like that.
Oh, he's a Modern Warfare guy, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I know Rambo. I've seen most of the Rambo movies. I don't know anything about Price.
Fucking let me on. I'll talk about Call of Duty.
Nah. Instead, how about we instead talk about the question of the week?
Question of the week. Yeah.
You didn't need to sing.
Stripe, I sing it every time. This is just part of the gag now, and you're gonna have to accept that. Since it's Mother's Day, shout out a fictional mother.
I knew it. I knew the question was gonna be, who's your favorite fictional mother?
Who's your favorite
Freaking
fictional mother?
Rosalina does count, so duh, Rosalina.
Yeah. Similarly, your Forger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should probably be. They're interesting that both of us are adopted mothers.
I mean.
Yeah, but no.
I feel like.
Yeah, both good answers.
Just in general in media, it's the adoptive parents who are usually the best, you know.
I can think of like a few good like biological mothers, but I definitely think if you go to dads, I think the adoptive ones or the surrogate fathers tend to be the better ones. Of course, there's still some good like biological dads, but most of them are evil.
Yeah, I mean, like good adoptive dads, like that's just the one role Pedro Pascal plays. You know, it's like a whole thing.
I'm pretty sure they added Herbie into the new Fantastic Four movie, just so he can be like the adoptive son to Mr. Fantastic.
I remember
because he's played by Pedro.
I remember when Pedro Pascal was announced as being Reed Richards. I made a joke of like, "Wow, what a cool way to confirm that Reed Richards will have an adoptive daughter in this film." That hasn't happened yet, so I kind of look like a fool, but, you know, let's ignore that.
I mean, we don't know much, but they just confirmed Galactus is going to be played by someone. I don't remember the guy's name. They confirmed Galactus. They confirmed, I think, some other guy. I don't remember. They have not confirmed what character he is, but they confirmed an actor.
Wasn't it Giancarlo?
That's pretty much it. No, they have confirmed Giancarlo Esposito for a upcoming film, but they've not specifically said what it is. A lot of people are saying he might be in like Deadpool as one of the like he could be like an alternate Deadpool, alternate Wolverine, or
What if he's just Gus?
instead of yeah.
That'd be funniest.
Well, the popular suggestion I've seen is that he sells like a chimichanga cart because he was a chicken salesman, chicken like restaurant salesman, chicken restaurant guy in Breaking Bad. What if he just sells churros or chimichangas or the frick Deadpool likes?
I forgot that was like the big thing with Deadpool for ages was chimichangas. I don't think I've ever had a chimichanga in my life.
Neither have I.
Am I a fake
but like
Deadpool
that
fan?
was back when like random more obscure food, especially like Mexican food like tacos, that was just the funniest thing in the world for some reason.
Yeah.
I blame Gur Invader Zim.
Didn't the Avengers they had their own thing because shawarma. They had
Shawarma.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was like the tail end, like 2012. That's basically just the 2000s, right?
Basically.
Yeah.
20.
The same way 2020 is 2020s are basically just still 2010s so far.
Yeah. Time doesn't change.
I mean, we do have our own like unique things, but it's mostly just plagues.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
2020s have not been a fun decade so far.
I feel like this has probably been the best year of the 2020s so far, but like also it's May, shit can happen, you know.
I'd say like 2022 is probably the best I can think of because like it was before a lot of the really bad things of 2023, but it was like after the pandemic has calmed down.
Yeah, 2023 wasn't my year either. 2022 was all right.
I mean 2023 was when you started this podcast, so it was probably like the worst year of your life or something.
Honestly, up there, you know.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
And it's all your fault specifically. So I hope
Yeah, no, that makes.
I hope you have that on your soul for the rest of your time.
Yeah, it's just every week you just have to prepare to see me and my shenanigans, and my shenanigans. So many freaking shenanigans.
Yeah.
Like, the 2020s have been a big year for me personally, but like as in the world itself is just awful. Big decade, not year, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So far, the worst thing that's happened this year is. Actually, let's not get into that.
Yeah, because we both know what the answer to that is, and we probably shouldn't. It's not something we discuss in this kind of cast.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about Your Forger more a little bit today. Let's not talk about Middle Eastern conflicts.
I have Mystery Gus, Uncle Grandpa on this tier list. This is not the tier list. This is not the time to talk about what we're both thinking of.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else you want to bring up? I don't know if there's any. I don't think there's any news or anything. It's been a pretty slow week.
Literally the one thing I have written down right now is Poppy Playtime movie.
I don't care about Poppy Playtime. I feel that and Garden of Banban, which is kind of like the final straw of Mascot Horror, which is like, okay, yeah, we've given up now.
Yeah, honestly, that was Bendy for me. When Bendy finally finished, it was like, all right, this.
That was like the third or like the second, third, fourth. Like I think it was like FNAF obviously started the trend. Then it was Tattletale, and then I think it was Bendy. I'm a little shocked. That's the straw that broke the camel's back.
I mean, kinda, yeah. Bendy really sucked. It wasn't good.
I think Bendy's like a fun idea at least.
Yeah, I feel like Bendy had a lot of missed potential.
But yeah, it did feel like it did kind of kowtow down to fan theories and game theory and stuff like that.
Yeah. Though I think Mascot Horror is kind of in this like unique phase right now where I don't think it's as much literally just, oh, we want to make a quick Mad Pat buck. I think there's, a good mix of like dog shit and like, oh, this is actually halfway decent. It's kind of like it's kind of like where slasher movies used to be. I feel like is where mascot horror is now. Where it's like,
I mean, for what I've heard, like the newer chapters of Ban Ban and Poppy have apparently been better. Like they are improving, but it's not going to excuse the fact that those games were just made solely to get theories on the internet and to make merchandise.
yeah, I because I mean I've seen people like because apparently the Ban Ban developers were like super new to the whole thing, and it's like I get that, and that's like it's like two devs, and like again it was like their first ever game, but like at the end of the day they still like released like the whole like chapter thing where it's like it's weird what they've done, and it's but
yeah.
I don't know.
I honestly think it was like for both games, Chapter 1 was just, guys, we're going to make so much money off of all these Let's Players and fan theories. We're going to make multiple plushies and all these characters. It's going to be amazing. And that happened with Chapter 1. There was enough to get a Chapter 2. And then stuff started going downhill. And people were like wising up, like, oh, frick. Our games actually kind of suck. Maybe if we, to keep what we have, we actually have to, like, put effort into it. And then we got the third chapters of both, which actually like try to like actually be genuine.
I feel like you're about to tell me that you're not a Jumbo Josh fan right now, and if you say that, I'm gonna go fucking sicko mode on you. All right.
He's literally on the list. He's literally the final character on the tier list.
Holy shit, he is. Looks way more like an anime girl than I remember, but you know, maybe my memory's just bad.
What if I just update the tiers right now to add Jumbo Josh?
It just fizzles in from the aether.
I haven't even played Ban Ban, but just Jumbo Josh is just there.
Can we just switch S tier to Jumbo Josh tier?
If you can change it.
You're so right.
You're
so right. I have the power. Oh yeah. For a reminder, yes. Last time on the Spells and Stripe podcast, we're doing a tier list of Stripe's favorite characters again, but this time we're taking our time with it because there's slightly less characters.
Yeah, it's not 700.
Yeah, it wasn't just the rapid fire like.
Rapid fire, you took like billions of years to do that.
Well,
that's the thing with you. Every character you like stop. Every character you stop, zoom in, pause, zoom out, gather your thoughts. I can hear the like AOL startup sound in the background, and then you go like a 5-minute rant for every character.
Yeah, I mean, I just like talking. I love the sound of my own voice.
Oh, trust me, I realized.
Yeah, I don't know if it's apparent by all the talking I do, but I like talking.
Yeah, I hate talking. That's why I'm a much more active channel than you. I hate my voice so much. That's why I do YouTube.
I love my voice so much. That's why I did Let's Plays for like a year, even though they're all shit. But give me a chance to talk. And do
oh no, there was one good the one episode, the one that wasn't the good one was you did really good with I really enjoyed
Let's move on to the tier list before I fucking cry.
Yes, move on to the tier list. That's a good job.
Yeah, all right. Share my screen. I will share the entire screen.
I believe the last character you did was Jenny, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I put her somewhere up on here, didn't I?
Yeah. I'm looking at my tier list because I had it pulled up.
Oh, you're just replacing. Okay. I see.
No, I'm not replacing. I'm just because I forgot that you were to share your screen, so I was just had it pulled up. But yeah. Yeah. It was Jenny and then Krona. So we are where we are.
All right. So I've got a lot of things to say about Krona.
The joke is you haven't seen it. The joke is you haven't seen. Thank you.
Foster.
You've seen Foster's, right?
I've seen a little bit. I know he got his arm ripped off and it's sad or whatever. But I don't really have a strong opinion on his personality. But he's alright. I'll put him above. Is that fair? Honestly, you could probably say that. I could probably make a reason for haven't seen, but it's like I feel like I've seen just enough towards like I feel dishonest putting him there. But
Fair.
yeah, Syndrome.
Will you be C or D? I know you don't like Syndrome.
I think I like all of them more than I really don't like Syndrome. He's so annoying. That's my hot Pixar take. Is this a Naruto?
That is a full entire Naruto. That's Obito.
Obito.
That's Sokka. You know who Sokka is.
Haven't seen Avatar yet, so. I'm just not gonna comment on that.
Wait, what? You've seen Avatar?
I haven't.
Yeah. Didn't you say one of your favorite characters is Zuko?
I would never say something like that. Zuko, that's the fire guy, right?
Okay. Oh yeah, this is a joke. Okay.
Anyway. Sokka, S tier.
So true, Bessie.
I think he's above.
Sponge. Above.
You know what? I'm gonna put him.
Really? I was not expecting him to be this low.
He's in Jumbo Josh
tier. Jumbo Josh tier. So I was expecting him to be like above Sponge.
Yeah, I think. I think that's fair. I don't know.
That's fair.
But yeah, I think I said my favorite character was. I think it used to be Zuko, now it's just Aang again because I don't know what it is about protagonists.
When we were doing your thing, I said it. I predicted it was. I predicted it was Zuko, and you said it was Aang.
Yes, that sounds about right.
Because you keep changing your opinion, you dummy idiot.
Yeah, that's my bad.
Buffet.
King Julian. Now this guy's going
this
in
is
Jumbo Josh
kind of a
tier.
meme pick. Yeah, that's cool. Like it was genuinely like for the longest time I was thinking, yeah, I'll probably put Dr. Blowhole on there. But then I saw that this TV show, like the Netflix show for Madagascar, I was like, King Julian's like pretty consistently like really funny. So he just made the list instead.
He's got a funny voice, but I haven't seen the show. I've seen Penguins of Madagascar. That's where I know most from, and he's kind of like a villain in there. But like,
not really a villain, but he is kind of more antagonistic.
Yeah.
I do like him. Again, he made it on here over Blowhole because he's just so consistent across all the movies and both of the shows. He's the only character besides the other two lemurs that appear in all of them, so he does kind of get that advantage. He has the Palpatine effect, I guess you would say. Plus, he's consistently really funny.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. He is funny. He's got some good gags.
Yeah.
I like when he says.
Okay.
I like when he says.
So go.
Okay.
Go.
Yeah. I like when he says the word "mort." That's always fun. I like when he
Mort.
Mort
got in a freaking car wreck. Now I'm paralyzed from the waist down. I cannot move it.
What was the thing you were gonna say?
I was gonna say, when you get to the characters like that aren't in like the top 60, maybe even top 70, it starts getting to mostly just I like them because they are funny or because nostalgia. There's not a lot of deep reasons when you get to 140 of anything.
Honestly, fair.
Yeah. And even like the top like like the 60s and 50s, they were a lot more. There's a lot more like simple reasons, like they're funny, they're nostalgic, stuff like that.
Yeah, I was there. I watched the video.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm just. No, that's it. I mean, I haven't done a top 140, but it'd probably be similar. Of like, no, man, I just like Kowalski. He's funny.
So true.
Who is your favorite
Grandpa
of the
Max
Penguins?
does deserve. I think we've discussed this like several times. It does kind of change. I'll probably say, as a kid, it was definitely Rico. Nowadays, probably Kowalski. That seems like the boring opinion, but yeah, probably Kowalski.
Yeah. Mine is probably also Kowalski or Skipper. I like how utterly deranged Skipper is when you watch back that show. I think that's that really elevates the comedy.
The penguins in general, like I forgot like how like insane they are in like in the movies.
Yeah. Yeah. I am going to have to cut out so many of your coughs. That's fine.
Nah, keep them in. It'd be so funny. Just randomly have me cough.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking like bass boost them too. I'll like cut.
They get louder every single time.
Yeah, exactly. Grandpa Max,
Please, Grandpa Max already.
I think I like Courage more. He'll go between the dogs.
Grandpa Max and his two dogs. Yeah, I love Grandpa Max. I don't think you actually had a Ben 10 character on your list.
That's fucked
when you
of
first
me.
made it, but that was like that's getting close to a year old, so I guess that's understandable.
Yeah. It'd probably be Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or Gwen.
Because you're boring. You only like the protagonists.
Speaking of boring, Cynthia.
Okay, I like her for interesting reasons, not because she's hot.
Yeah. She is a fun character.
There's no harder cross to bear than being an A Cynthia fan.
I'll put her with Kronk.
The power couple.
Dude. Oh, I ship it. That's Code Lyoko or whatever.
Code Geass. You're close.
Yeah. Doofenshmirtz.
I'm just gonna assume naturally whenever we get to an anime character, you're gonna throw him into head and scene.
There's like 2 anime characters here I've seen.
I don't know. I know we're gonna get to Yor and Chica eventually.
Fujiwara. I like.
Doof should not be number 7 on my list, but I just could not justify putting him lower.
No, Doof should absolutely be
I could
number
probably
7
swap
on
him
your
with
list.
I could maybe swap him with Marcy. I could kind of see a reason to swap him with Marcy, but I also really like the idea of having both of them, the Marcy and Marcy, right next to each other.
Are you saying that Marcy is your second favorite Phineas and Ferb character? Is that what I just heard?
No.
Oh, you said Marcy when you're talking about Phineas and Ferb, right? Isn't that Candace's friend?
No. I was saying he was my 7th favorite character overall.
Oh.
I thought that was too high. And I was thinking, I probably could swap him with Marcy because she was number 8.
Who's Candace's friend
But-
then? Was that Marcy?
Stacy.
Stacy. Oh, Anyway, GLaDOS is in Jumbo Josh tier for sure.
She is so Jumbo Josh coded.
I really like GLaDOS.
She wasn't even on your tier list.
Yeah, that's just because I'm stupid.
Yeah. So I'm expecting if you ever remake that, like everyone in S tier, or at least a character from that series will all be in S tier, right?
Honestly, probably. Cause
Can't wait to see Tom on your tier list.
so I want to do. This is making me want to do my top 140 in proper.
Yeah.
I
I could probably throw in like even more than 140, but I feel like figured.
Oh, I know you could.
The honorable mentions was 140. I can just do that, even though there's different characters like who was on the top. Johnny Bravo, for example, was not on the top 40 when I did the video.
Which is fucked of you.
He raised. Yeah. Again, King Julian wasn't on there. I probably should include Blowhole to begin with, but he wasn't on there. Dick Dastardly was on there. there's a few others, but some characters rose, some characters fell, and the video itself, I had I think Grimm was like number 97 or something like that, and then I did the top honorable mentions I gave him like extra intros, and he was number 61. So so things definitely changed in however long it took me to make that video. I do like that you put Rosalina right next to Benatti.
I thought you would like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Before you met me, what do you think about Rosalina?
Honestly, let's see. So what? I've known you for what, fucking 5-ish years?
We met each other. We met each other in 2018.
Oh God.
But I wasn't.
Oh
yeah,
God.
Wait, was it 2018? Because I remember I joined the Nando server. That's where we first met. I'm trying to think what movies were like coming out. Was it 2018 or was it 2019?
So it's been like 5 or 6 years.
Oh no! It had to be. It was either like super late 2018, because I joined Discord in August of that year. So either like extremely late 2018, early 2019-ish. I think Detective Pikachu was already out, so yeah, it would have been like 2019. So yeah, we're getting like 5 years.
All right. So when I was 15 years old, I was probably thinking,
Jesus Christ, you're a baby.
Man,
you're a freaking toddler.
That was 5 years ago. Man, Rosalina's so hot. I sure do love her boobs. And I'm gonna think about how much I like Rosalina, so I don't think about how much I'm into guys. That's probably what I was saying.
You like channel like Beavis and Butthead for
yeah,
for this.
Yeah, that's just how I was when I was 15. Oh my God, I found like an old Discord DM, like group DM thing from 2018, 2019, I forget which. And man, I said, just reading back in my own words, and just let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about the past. Chatter guy, he's funny. I'll put him above Popeye.
So wait, was I the reason your opinion changed on Rosalina?
I think it is kind of the same as Bandana Wallaby, where it's like I think of Rosalina, I think of you now. But I also just think that like for her Mario character, she's like the fact that she has like such a nice backstory. And I don't know.
She's pretty well developed for a Mario character.
Yeah, and she's also like a space princess, which is just inherently cool. She's also God.
You might not notice, but I really love Rosalina.
Yeah. 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 Speaking of characters that I associate heavily with you, One-Eyed Willy, Eight-Armed Willy.
Eight-Armed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, in fairness, I feel like you could probably associate other people with Rosalina Benatti. Who do you know who is that much of a fan of Eight-Armed Willy Flapjack?
Yeah. Popeye's still better though.
Again, he is kind of there for memes. But out of like the 4 Mimi characters, he is the one I have the most genuine attachment to. I really loved him as a kid, and he kind of got channeled into my videos. So unlike like Chameleon or Dick Dastardly, Mr. Gus, when I hype him up, it's not memes. I genuinely really love it. I don't really that much.
I don't like the implication that you don't genuinely love the Chameleon, and I will not be listening to it.
That's like mostly ironic. I will say it has spread other friend groups. I have another friend who is just obsessed with Chameleon solely because of me. I corrupted this person so badly.
And you know what? I'm happy for you. I have not seen Ponyo.
Yeah. Again, it's an anime character. I just naturally assume you haven't seen it.
I just hate the East. What can I say? So I don't know if I want to put Wally above or below Spider-Man, but it's definitely there.
I figured he'd be like top 3 so far. I'm not sure if anyone else might overthrow him, but I figured he'd be top 3. I didn't know how far he would be into top 3.
he's just such a good boy.
He's just a little guy.
He's genuinely rewatching Wally. It's a little embarrassing how relatable he is. Just a little trash goblin. I'll put him in 2.
I do quite love Wally.
He is literally me.
If you didn't know him being on this list, I do quite like Wally. Of course, you haven't seen. That's Saul Goodman.
That is Saul Goodman. I haven't watched Breaking Bad or Better Saul Saul or whatever.
Better Call Saul.
There's a part of me that still wants to put him in Jumbo Josh tier.
Because it is just inherently funny. He is. It is weird that like he's like probably like the most serious character on this list, but also probably has the most memes around them. Besides maybe like Batman or something.
Yeah.
SpongeBob. Okay, never mind. SpongeBob's there, but like top 3.
He's up there. Who the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh,
that is Sasha Brous from Attack on Titan.
Yeah, sorry, I don't watch garbage. I do watch Community though. Abed.
He's got autism. I love him.
Yeah. I'll put him with Courage. I feel like that makes...
Shockingly, not that many characters in the on this tier list that have autism canonically. Well, that's probably just because there's not a lot of characters with autism canonically.
Yeah, if only there was a video that talked about autism representation in cartoons.
So true, bestie.
Who's the guy behind him?
That's Keith David, his voice actor.
Oh shit. Oh yeah.
Keith David's just kind of like a running gag. So like, you know what? His background is just freaking Keith David now.
It would make sense if I put him with Abed, but also I do not like him nearly as much as I like Abed. Though shout out to Keith
because
David.
I forgot Keith David was in there.
Yeah.
I'm dead serious. I almost put Keith David himself on this as like a joke, but I figured I do have a character on here that is voiced by him, so I can just kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
I'll put him above Hades. I feel like that's weirdly fitting. Toothless.
Yeah, that works. Toothless.
I've only seen
Toothless almost didn't make this list. But I like him. I like him enough. I haven't seen any like the spin-offs for How to Train Your Dragon. I've only seen the main 3 movies.
I've only seen the first
I
movie.
do quite like Toothless. Oh,
admittedly.
It is probably that when Toothless is at his best. Movie-wise, you could probably argue like 2 is better, but like specifically for Toothless as a character, that is probably his best.
He's just kind of like a cute little fire puppy, and I like that. I'll put him with Pac-Man.
Puppy. Most people call him a cat, but like he's definitely more puppy-like in the first movie.
Yeah, because when I think of Toothless, I just think of the scene where him and Hiccup like first bond.
That is really good. The entire movie, the first movie is probably my favorite of the trilogy. It's just so good.
I'm gonna put Marcy with Jenny. I feel like that makes a lot of sense just to me.
I think Marceline might be your favorite character for something you've never seen.
No, that's Jenny.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense they'd be right next to each other. High Five Ghost. Now this is a character Jumbo Josh tier.
Yeah, definitely be the most straight, just a quirky guy pick of this list. Right? Like probably even more so than like Adam Really Chameleon. He's like the most straight, just quirky sometimes.
I like him about as much as I like Dick.
And you do quite like Dick, if I recall correctly.
Like, yeah, just
it's not letting you.
There, he'll be above Death too, which makes sense.
His name is Grim.
Yeah,
Grim.
I know, but
idiot, dummy.
I know that,
face.
but he's still Death.
Fair. Dummy.
Will Ferrell.
I still cannot get over how perfectly cropped the Dick Dashley image is.
It's funny.
Where the render just perfectly covers up everything but Dick.
I always like Dick uncovered.
So true, best. Anyways, Megamind definitely. I still need a. I am gonna watch eventually the movie and the show, the sequel and the show.
Why?
Because it just. Because you need something bad for my big year-end videos, you know.
That's such a bad reason to watch something. Just simply don't.
Nah, I'm gonna kill myself. C tier. Wait. What? C tier?
He's all right.
Really?
I just
He was like much higher. Like when we did this before. What made him? Did have you seen the sequels? Is that why he's that low?
I watched the Shrey Frillis video, and it's just kind of sullied him.
Cute opinion. Did a YouTuber give it to you?
All right, fine. If we want to.
Wait.
I'm thinking of a certain character I can put Bandana Waddle-Dee behind. A character that might rhyme with Pac-Man. So, you know, don't fuck with
Why
me.
Pac-Man?
Yeah, I got my opinions from a YouTuber. And guess what? I'll do it again. You can't fuck with me.
Counter argument, Steven Universe.
There's YouTubers who have positive opinions on Steven Universe. Not that I know any personally.
I think one.
I can't. Chameleon.
Me.
Speaking of characters who I got my opinions on from a YouTuber, it's gotta be. I'll put him above.
Oh, who's that guy? Who's that YouTuber?
I'll put him above.
I so
Willie.
hardcore ship Chameleon Adam Willie.
Right now it looks like Chameleon shipping himself with Pac-Man. So, or Popeye. Whoa.
Pac-Man.
Your hand in my hand.
Dude, have you even seen Tough Puppy? Or is it just me? Because like out of every character on this list, it's the only one I will give you where like you only know him from me. He is basically my character now.
I feel like I might have, but I don't really remember.
Yeah. Again, he is basically my mascot now. It's not like they're gonna do anything to him.
I have watched Death Battle, but just before they started like having little avatars of the guys. So I don't know if the characters like changed at all.
No, they're basically the same character, but I will say like when I was making this, I didn't have Boomstick originally, but then like the whole scare of Rooster Teeth happened, and I'm like, ah frick, I should watch all of Death Battle right now. Ah frick, this show means so much to me. I mean, duh, it's the reason why I met half my friends. I kind of like Boomstick quite a lot. He should be on the list. That's his backstory, I guess.
Yeah. Anyway, high CPU usage detected. That's fun. Hilda.
Have you seen Hilda?
Yeah, I have. I need to finish
Have you
it still, but I
Yeah,
watched
I was
the
asking,
first
have you seen
season.
like season 3? Yeah.
Which makes me feel bad
Yeah,
putting.
you know.
I'll put her in top of A.
I'm still shocked. Johnny Bravo was that high. Like I love him obviously, but I was not expecting him to be that high.
He's just so funny.
He's so funny. So true, bestie. Anime character, of course, kids haven't seen. That's Ringo.
I like Ringo. That's a good movie.
I did go back and forth whether I should include him or Rattlesnake Jake, but I realized, frick, Green Chameleon.
Yeah. There's a period of time where YouTube Shorts kept recommending the video where, like, Ringo's pointing the gun at Rattlesnake Jake, and Rattlesnake Jake realizes, like, oh shit, he'd do it. And, like, and then they play some fucking, like, shitty-ass music in the background, and it's, like, 3 a.m., and I'm watching it, it's like, man, Ringo's the coolest fucking movie I've ever goddamn seen.
It is!
It's such a good movie. I need to rewatch it in full.
Definitely the second coolest Green Chameleon on this list.
That's what I'm saying. I've seen Gumball, but not
Rob.
his episodes.
Fair. That's Lord Shen.
Yeah, I know it's Lord Shen. I know. Don't act like I don't know my fucking
I
Kung Fu Panda.
I searched for like 10 minutes to find a proper background for him, and you can barely see it in the image.
That's kind of funny. I like how can we just appreciate that Jumbo Josh A and B all have the exact same number of characters right now?
Yeah, I was gonna mention that, but now you have to just overload load C tier.
Yeah, you're right. No.
I'm gonna say that, but like we're getting close to Peridot. You know I would actually kill you if you put her low.
Yeah, no, don't worry. She'll probably be in Jumbo Josh tier.
She is so Jumbo Josh coded. I'm gonna have to talk about Kung Fu Panda soon because I'm gonna do a video on it, like the entire series. I'm so excited to talk about why Lord Shen's the greatest villain of all time.
Yeah, I'll put him above Maleficent.
Yeah, fits.
Discord, he's howling at the moon.
I holler at
I
the
haven't seen any.
I am so shocked you've not seen. I'm so shocked you've not seen Mob Psycho.
I need to. It's
that just
on the
feels
list.
like such a you show. Yeah, it just feels like such a you show.
Yeah, I know.
Your favorite would probably be Reagan, knowing you, but like, it just feels like such a you show.
Yeah, I'll watch it after I finish fucking Code Like Chorus, or not. What's it called? The fucking Recoil. The show Corn's getting me to watch.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's this show.
Oh my god! Get rid of some of your freaking things. Gosh, diddly dang it!
No, I like having them. I like it like this. And I have seen Assassination Classroom. Johnny Bravo tier.
Can you rename? Don't actually rename it Johnny Bravo tier. I am a little shocked he's not Jumbo Josh.
I think he's just a little too
I know. He is one of like the least me core characters on this list. I will admit it is a bit weird that he even made the top 60.
His fucking backstory, dude.
Yeah, he's. That's how you know he's great. He actually made the top 60 despite being a freaking gooner.
Saitama.
You've seen One Punch Man.
I have. I've seen the first season.
Really.
I don't think the joke's that funny. I think his main gag isn't all that interesting to me.
In fairness, it's not like solely a joke. It's like it is playful drama, but I was not expecting that to be C tier. Okay.
Yeah, what can I say? I'm not like other girls.
You're non-binary.
Exactly. I'll put him with a coup. No.
Was not expecting him to be that high, honestly.
Yeah. I feel like there was a period in time where I didn't like Bill for some reason. I think I was just a hater, but he's grown on me a lot since.
He did definitely hit like hype backlash for a time for a lot of people. Obviously not for me. He's like being pretty consistently number 4 for favorite characters. There might even be like an argument to put him above Rosalina, but I feel like that'd be kind of sacrilegious for me.
Yeah, that'd be fucked.
Quite literally, according to you.
Yeah.
Are we gonna talk about that? Are we gonna talk about the whole Rosalina thing?
We talked about it last episode a little bit. But it's just, listen, I saw what I saw, and what I saw was you liking Stitch more than you liked God, so.
Yeah, I didn't realize it, but yeah, I did kind of describe it as like a religious experience, like a divine intervention, and then put fucking Stitch higher.
And you know what? As you should.
As I should. So true, bestie. Wander.
Yeah.
I think I might be the only like person in the entire world who has Wander as a favorite Wander character, because it's always only hater dominator. I genuinely think I'm the first person to say my favorite's Wander.
Honestly, I think my favorite character is Wander too. But I feel like that makes a lot of sense for me.
I mean, he is the protagonist, so duh.
Yeah. He's a. I have a very specific love for the very specific genre of character that's like literally can't get betrayed because they're too nice, and I feel like that's Wander.
Yeah, I mean, Wander's like the poster boy of that. I also say like Pit is also pretty high up there. And of course for you, Sora. Hasn't even seen Uncle Grandpa. What a pity.
I watched the Steven
Have you
Universe
even lived?
episode.
Have you even lived if you haven't seen Uncle Grandpa?
Yeah.
Elsa.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out where on Jumbo Josh tier she is.
Like, I almost feel bad putting Elsa on this list at all, but also she does mean quite a lot to me. I think like low key the Frozen video is one of my best ones that I don't think people talk about it as much. I think the Frozen video is like really good, and it made me realize that she does truly mean a lot to me despite all the garbage she had to deal with.
I've seen here. Let me just put in all the characters I haven't really seen, and then I'm gonna. I think
that's the Beast. You've seen it. Trust me, I know you've seen the Beast. I know you've seen Over the Garden Wall.
Yeah, I'm just looking at everyone real quick. Yes, I know. I need to watch the fucking Tangled show. Get off my back, nerd.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, but
I'm
you're
right, but
thinking it.
you didn't say.
You're thinking it, you piece of you the bad person. You villain.
I didn't know you've seen some of those shows that you didn't put in, but we'll get to that when we get to that.
Oh wait, I forgot.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say that was
seen enough. I've seen enough of her. I know her character well enough.
Inside job. Yeah. Because of OCD, can you put her two ahead? That's where she was. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Paradise.
Alrighty. This is another one where I'm going to ask. Like, I'm pretty sure you liked her before you met me, but this is another one of those when you see them, you think of me characters. Because that seems to be a lot for. This seems to be like the most me core character for most people.
Yeah. Though weirdly enough, I don't think my opinions on her changed too much because of you, even though I associate her just as much as I do Bannon and Wallaby. I think because she was just already so like high up on my list that it's like that really getting to know you hasn't really affected that, because it's not like my opinion of her is going to lessen at all. So she's still great. Her and Lapis have a great friendship, and I wish the show focused on that a little bit more. And but that's still.
Yeah, a great friendship.
Great friendship.
Only friendship. Because I hate the ship, but we're not going to talk about that.
The only ship I like is a friendship.
So true, best. I cannot wait to do the Ace video. Like, I'm pretty sure like half of that video will just be on Paradise.
Oh, certainly.
Even though I already covered her in depth like 3 separate times before.
And you know what? After you do the Ace video, you're gonna fucking talk about it again.
I know. Again, like I was talking with like Gunn on characters he associated with me most, and he said like immediately Paradise. I was like, oh, that's weird. You haven't seen Steven Universe. Why Paradise? Because you don't shut up about her. Oh, okay, that's fair. Plague Knight. I do like Plague Knight. I'm gonna talk about Shovel Knight soon. I finished the video script, so that was super epic. Was not expecting to be in Jumbo Josh tier.
I like Plague Knight. He's fun to play.
I was kind of expecting like Tom to be like the gatekeeper for Jumbo Josh tier. I was a little surprised there's someone below him, but I'm not gonna silly you.
Tom the cat really is the gatekeeper for Jumbo Josh. You're so true.
That's gotta be the sentence of this podcast. The best out of context thing in this podcast. Anyways, Studio.
She'd probably be higher if she wasn't in My Hero Academia, but that's not her fault.
Part of me almost included All Might, but I was like, oh frick, but Frog though.
All Might would have been Jumbo Josh tier. I'm gonna be so for real with you.
Yeah, I mean, even like again, I think I summed it up like perfectly. Like he and Garnet are like even the haters like those characters.
Yeah.
Like two shows that have like massive vitriolic hate bases. So I feel like My Hero's kind of calmed down. But even the haters are like, you know what? The one good thing is these characters. The Beast in B tier, a bit shocking.
I think he's top of B tier though, and I feel like that's worth something.
If I include like Wirt or Greg, where would they be?
Wart would probably be like high A. Greg goes Jumbo Josh tier. You know it to be true.
Okay, what if I included Fred the Horse, who better be on your list?
Don't know, haven't seen.
You haven't seen? What do you mean you haven't seen Fred the Horse?
Every time he went on screen, my mind just fucking blanked. So.
You better include Fred the Horse. That would be so funny. I had to rub my eyes. Did you rank someone? Are we still on Bing Bong?
No, I'm ruminating over Bing Bong right now.
What? Really?
He's fun enough, but I feel like Inside Out was the first movie that while watching it, there's like a character death where I was like, man, they're just trying to make me sad.
And they worked. That's why he's on the list.
It didn't work for me personally, but that's just a me thing.
I hope to God he never appears in the sequel. I swear to God, if he appears, I will kill myself.
It'd be weird. It'd be kind of lame.
It just feels like something they would pull, you know?
Yeah. I feel like you could kind of do something about it, or it's like, oh, growing up, whatever.
Yeah, you can like remember him, be nostalgic for him, and he can come back. Like, no, that would ruin the first movie. Don't do that. Rank Callie.
Oh yeah, Callie. She's all right. I'll put her with Snoopy.
Yeah, the classic iconic duo of Callie and Snoopy.
Now, Ice Bear, that's a character in Jumbo Josh tier.
Yeah, Ice Bear, I feel like he wasn't on like the 700 character tier list. No one from We Bare Bears was. But I was like, I did kind of miss him, didn't I? He definitely should have been on there.
Do you like that I put him with Elsa? Do you like that?
Yes, it was really funny, and I laughed because ice and snow and frozen and cold. That's such a raw image of Ice Bear, you have to admit.
Dude, he looks like he's gonna fuck Elsa up, and I'm excited for that. Yeah.
Don't do a slow move. We all know he was gonna be an S. Don't do a slow, quiet. We all knew he was gonna be in there. Would not shock me. Does not shock me in the slightest.
Stitch, learn your fucking place. There you go.
Yeah. Does not shock me in the slightest. You are the Underhill person.
2015 did shit to my mind and body. What can I say?
Yeah, that's why you put Ice Bear there too, right? I think Bing Bong was also the 2015. There might have been a few others.
2015 sounds right for Bing Bong.
It is 2015. I remember the list is in order of release date.
I like more than no.
Hank and Bing Bong are kind of like in the same place for me, where I love them as like a teenager, which is like not exactly nostalgic, but it's like close enough to my heart, to where I had to include both of them.
Yeah,
I would say I like Bing Bong more because, freaking, I cried, but Hank's pretty cool. I like Hank. Part of me feels like I probably should include like Marlin or something, but Octopus.
True.
So true, bestie.
Should have put in fucking Crush.
I do quite like Crush. It It was, I also considered Bruce. I really love Bruce. Not expecting B tier for him. Little shocked.
I'll put him with High Five Ghost. That's funny.
Yeah, the dead trio. Oh, or the quadruplet because Hades right above him.
Yeah. You could even go 5 because he's got friends on the other side. Wait. Put Danny with them. There.
So true, bestie.
Oh, Shiny.
Just put him in D tier. I know you. Just put him in D tier.
I don't like his song. I like Shorefrillis.
I did almost make his background like Shorefrillis' icon, but I found later. I thought it was a fine enough background.
I'll put him above Sheev.
Yeah, I know you have a grudge against the crab.
Mifa is probably in the same tier as Rosalina.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you explain that one?
I mean, it's literally the same thing, but just with Zelda. It's like, wow, what a well-defined character who's got cool powers, and I wanna fuck her brother.
Well, what? Okay, thank God. That's acceptable.
Let's not talk about...
Why do you pause for that? Why do you pause for that long?
Because I was readjusting myself.
Sure.
Listen, man, Zelda knows how to make some hot fish. Let's talk about Gojo.
I'm pretty sure this is gonna be Jumbo Josh here, right?
Yeah, maybe. Is he?
I know your favorite's Yuji, but I feel like you also really like Gojo, right?
He's alright. I like him more than Mr. Rossetti.
I am a little shocked Rossetti is an 18.
You know,
Not that I'm arguing. I love Mr. Rossetti too. Obviously, he's on the tier list, but like, really? I was expecting him to be like easy Jumbo Josh tier. Not a little shocked. He's an A.
yeah, because he's just like...
Which isn't obviously not a bad tier to be in, but
Yeah. I like him more than I like Kronk.
that is saying a lot because Kronk's probably like the most universally liked character on this list.
He's charming. He's one dashing devil. Entrapta... I mean...
I love autism.
One of my favorite genders. Entrapta... I think...
I am like so flipped. Did I put Entrapta too high or too low? I don't know.
I think because you kind of like called out the fact of like how like poorly treated she is by the other cast. It's like, wow. And it's like, I kind of wish they did her character, did some things a little bit different with how they presented her character.
Yeah, I do think it's notable. Like her only problem is other characters. Her herself is a perfect little angel.
Yeah. I'll put her with Kermit the Frog.
That fits.
Yeah. They're lovers.
I think your favorite's Capture, right?
Yeah. I mean...
Because you're boring.
Yeah. Fujiwara.
That's an... I already know it's an S tier. We don't have to... That's the Jumbo Josh tier, so sorry.
Yeah, don't... How far in Jumbo Josh tier is she? That's the real question.
I'm expecting her to be like top 10 at least, knowing you.
I think I like her more than I'll put... She'll go below Shrek. But characters that'll be top 10 of Jumbo Josh tier. That's your forager. She was so fucking good in that movie. I love that movie so much. I love
I still need to see the movie.
so good.
I am really shocked that Mulan is that high.
I'll put her with. I'll put Yor next to Spider-Man. Can't fucking believe I'm saying that sentence, but here we are.
Yeah.
Um,
If I had Lloyd instead, would he be the same position, or would he be like above Spider-Man?
Honestly, he'd probably be about the same position.
Okay. I know Lloyd's your... Again, I keep bringing it up. It is so backwards that your favorite's Lloyd and my favorite's Yor. It should not be that way.
I'll put Marcy. Peridot, Marcy, and Courage. That's such a good trio right there.
Like, probably the second most me-core trio, besides maybe Rosalina, Mipha, Banana D.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you swapped Rosalina, if you swapped Mipha with either of those three, it'll be like Super Stripe Core.
Yeah, I forgot to put.
Yeah, I didn't notice her, but like, yeah, I forgot. That was when I was questioning. I was questioning, like, have you seen that? Have you seen Cyberpunk?
No, I haven't.
It's on Netflix. I wouldn't be surprised if you did. Yeah, it's on Netflix. I wouldn't be surprised if you did. That's why I didn't call it out. Anything in Japan, I just missed completely. Because I know you have not seen that because you have no class.
It's true.
Yeah.
I feel like putting her right next to Waddle Dee makes sense.
Yeah. This is another one. I'm like, she's there because of me, right?
I legitimately like her character a lot too. Or I still think she'd be up there, even if I didn't know you existed. If we weren't living in that better timeline, where it's just like, she's such a fun character, and I do like the idea that she's ace. I wish it'd be cool if they had that confirmed in the show, but whatever. And I like
it's
the
like
image
it's
used
like
of
they
her.
do so much with her being ace in everything but the show, because there's like a big interview with her in character, with their voice actors in character, where they confirm it, and this is like an official print. Well, it's not like officially licensed by Disney, but it was drawn by Dana Terrence, so it's official enough, I would say. Where it's not like fan art, because the freaking creator of the show,
Right. Yeah.
it's like they do so much with her, except in the actual show, and it's so annoying. But I'll get to that when I do the Ace video, because I of course love Lilith.
Yeah, she's great.
I still feel bad. I feel bad about King. I feel so bad about King because he really should be on the list, but Ace bias does things. Did not know you saw the show. Was really shocked.
It's all right. She's actually. I think I'll put her below 8-armed Willie, because that's funny. She's all right.
You can't split up. You can't split up Willie and Chameleon.
Yeah.
They're a packing deal.
Now all we
Final
have
character
is Zach from
Charlie. His name is Charlie. I
name is
told you that like
Zach. Fuck
5
you.
times last time. Charlie. His name is Charlie.
His name
Oh,
is
but he's voiced
Zach.
by
Fuck
Zach.
you.
Okay, cool. Are you gonna call everyone by their voice actor? No, you didn't do that for any other character. Don't tell it for Charlie. His name is Charlie.
All right, I'm gonna put Zach between Zim and Sokka.
I was not expecting being Jumbo Josh here.
I really like how it's the one adult animated show that's in Jumbo Josh tier.
Nope. There's 3 I think on this list overall.
That's
4
animated?
if you want to count like anime.
No, in my tier, only one that's in Jumbo Josh.
Oh,
tier.
and your tier, yeah. Again, this is made before I do the big watch through for adult cartoons. So this will definitely change, and like I'm sure a Simpsons character will make this on the list. Maybe Butters from South Park. If I'm really crazy, still in Family Guy, probably not. But I have no idea what I'm gonna
You become just
See
the
when I
biggest
do that
Joe
freaking watch
Swanson
them.
fan.
He is probably my favorite character from that show. So I don't think he's gonna be on the list. I have one funny Patrick Warburton character. I don't think I'm gonna have another.
I don't know who my favorite Simpsons character. Would it be fucked if I
Genuinely
just said Bart?
thinking.
Would that be
No, because I'm genuinely thinking. I don't know why, but I have like that's like whenever I need like a funny thing that isn't like one of my main funny characters. I'm like Mo Sislak, who's the bartender. I always just pull his name out of the ether. I don't know why. He's just like inherently funny to me. And it might be Principal Skinner. It genuinely might be Skinner is my favorite of the characters. But obviously, like main family is of course. Again, I need to rewatch. I need to watch the entire show. Maybe not the entire show. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with Simpsons and like Family Guy and South Park because I feel like if you watch like half the show, you'll get a good enough grasp. I don't think the show will like rise or lower much by watching the entire show. But I feel like I probably should watch the entire show. But there's just so much to watch. I don't know. I'll cross the bridge when I get there.
Yeah, I feel like. Yeah, I do think of the main family. Yeah. Bart's probably my favorite. I think he's just the one I reference the most. I literally unironically said "ay caramba" today. And that wasn't because I'm a fan of the Spanish language, though I am. But it was just because Bart Simpson. I also like when he eats the pant. I think that was funny.
You are just so Bart Simpson coded.
Thank you. Oh, that's the nicest thing. He's literally
any changes you want to make to this list? Literally, you for real. Who do you think of every character that's ever existed? Who do you think is the most like you core character? The most like you for real? Because like I do kind of have to admit at this point it is Peridot for me. I don't think there's any argument there. Peridot's just me if I was a woman and also an alien.
I was thinking about this. I genuinely don't know. There's a part. My gut reaction is Ichiban Kasuga, but I feel like there's a better answer out there because I feel like I'm lamer than he is. I don't know. Is also Lapis. Legitimately.
Is that? I feel like that's gotta be partially as a joke because you keep like bringing her up because you know I just have like a visceral reaction whenever you do. I have to like say I love Lapis as a character. I feel like whenever I talk about the ship, I always feel like I kind of like poo on Lapis, but I love Lapis so much. Yeah, it's just that I hate the ship. Yeah.
I like legitimately like before because I think I knew you before I watched Steven. Genuinely watching Steven Universe, she was my favorite of like the gems, and like especially the fucking like Distant Shore song was in fucking loop all the time in my fucking playlist because like damn, literally just me for real. I think she's a deeply relatable character, which is really fucking funny.
Why?
Because of
is it because of
Peridot?
Yeah, because we're good friends. Nothing more. Don't ship us. Don't ship them.
Yes.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad we were doing this podcast in like 2024. Because if we did this podcast in freaking like a decade ago, there would be ship art of us.
Oh yeah, there'd be like a fucking like evil Talus, like fucking Darkiplier. I'm
so glad the internet has like moved on mostly from shipping real people and like doing weird stuff with the real people.
Yeah.
Not entirely grand because Jade Animation exists, but we've had some improvements. I know she's Aero Ace. I feel so bad for her.
She said she was fine with it, but
she has told people to stop, but the internet will not stop. I just feel so bad for her because I feel like at this point she is more well known for porn than she is for her actual channel.
Yeah,
And everyone's like, oh, well, she's a public figure. Of course she's gonna get porn. Cool. When was the last time you saw people talking about Odd Ones Out porn? Huh?
it definitely exists.
I mean, again, if it exists, there's porn of it. That's the rule. But no one has ever seen it, unless you're a really freaked up individual who looks it up. You've never seen it. Yeah.
I feel like a
Yeah.
lot. There's probably most Odd Ones Out porn is probably of him with Jaden Animations. Weirdly enough, so
I'm gonna actually kill myself. Obviously she's not like a fictional character. But I do feel like I have to like briefly like make a passing reference to her in the Ace video, because she is probably like the most well-known Ace or Arrow Ace person in real life.
yeah, she's up there.
Yeah. It is probably mostly YouTubers now that I think about it, because I know Shake4Lush is also Ace.
Yeah.
Those are the only ones top of my head. The voice actress for Pyra from Xenoblade is Ace, and that's really funny to me.
That is really funny. Yeah. Who's Pyra's voice actress? I probably don't know the name.
I forgot her name. She's also Mithra. I forgot her name. I think that's like the only major roles are those two.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You got a new idea for the voice actor quiz?
Which one of these characters is asexual? Is it A, my mom?
I assume not. I am really looking forward to this. I have so much to say about all these characters. I have so much plans for this. It'll get my parents to disown me, but it'll be worth it. Last video ever made.
Which would unironically be ending out with a bang, or ironically enough.
Yeah, would be like a fitting way to end my channel and my life probably. I'm pretty sure my parents. Again, I said like pretty blatantly in the top 60 what I was, and my mom didn't pick up on it.
Yeah. To be fair, I feel like I feel like there's a large subsection of people who probably wouldn't even like think too hard about if someone said, "Oh, I'm not that interested in sex," but as soon as people like start to put LGBT or say asexuality as like part of the LGBT community, that's when they're like fucking sirens start going off in their head and they're like, "Oh shit, I need to deal with this now," you know?
Yeah, that's probably true, but I didn't like. I don't think I even talked about like not being interested. I did once for Core Sensei, and like alluding to it for some of the female characters. So that's more so kind of a joke of I don't like porn. It's not really I don't like freaking.
I feel like that's kind of. I don't know how many people there are who like fucking but don't like porn. You know?
Yeah. Or the other way around.
Exactly. If anything, there's probably more of the other way around, just because of people who are afraid of like intimacy.
I just think it's gross and weird, and I don't like it. It's gonna be a really fun video to make because I think the amount we have, like, there's a shocking amount of Ace characters in animation. Like, it's like actually a pretty respectable amount for a lower tier but still important member of the community. The problem is most of us are just like off-screen confirmations.
You saying lower tier made me want to just do another tier list video, but ranking every sexuality. Lesbianism.
I mean, I would force you to put Ace in. I would force to put Ace in like the top.
Dude, you know pansexuality is going in Jumbo Josh tier.
Wait, are you pan or are you bi?
I'm whatever.
Because if you're pan, you should tell me right this very second. Because we're gonna have to make the bi video very, very soon.
No, I consider myself bi.
Yeah.
I don't entirely know what the difference is, but bisexuality has the better colors, so I'm sticking with that flag. That is the full extent of my logic. That's Don't at me.
I literally watched Hazbin Hotel because I was just so ready to start writing it. I haven't written it yet, but I'm like so ready for that video.
How was Hazbin Hotel?
I liked it fine enough. I thought it was fun. It did definitely get a bad hand dealt to it, having to wait like 5 years between the pilot and now. Because a lot of what people like, a lot of like the accepted fanon around these characters just was not true, and that really kneecapped it in a lot of people's eyes. No fault of the actual show, of course. They had no control over that, but it was really unfortunate because you could argue that like kickstarted like the golden age of indie animation, the web animation we have right now.
Yeah.
And yet a lot of people don't view it very highly.
We're definitely in like a new age of indie animation, which is super cool. Love to see it. With Hazbin Hotel and Digital Circus, it's like, oh, shit's gonna get crazy soon, and I'm here for it.
Yeah. Again, I am thinking like after adult cartoons, I'm going to do web shows. I've wanted to do that for a while, and one of my friends has been pushing for me to do it. It's just like, how do you quantify a web show? Like, do I count as one?
I would honestly probably just lean more towards indie animation, and that's kind of like a lot. You still get a lot of the same shit, but still.
But that way, I want to talk about game theory because I feel like game theory counts, right?
Don't ask me questions. I'm not emotionally equipped to handle.
Because that's been like 2026. That'll be 2 years after MatPat was brutally murdered. Frick.
Yeah,
I planned videos way too far ahead.
It's such a shame MatPat died of ligma.
What's MatPat?
MatPat, my balls.
Oh! Yeah, you will be amazed when I do a freaking Ace video. There's some characters I was not expecting to talk about. I feel like most of the ones that are more shocking people already know at this point, like Perioplatypus.
Is the way the video's gonna end is like, and then there's my favorite Ace character, me, and then you just explode.
I already have an ending written because I was at work one day and this is part of my edit. That was so funny. I need to write this down because I'm not gonna write. I write videos like two months ahead if they're like a scheduled video. I'm doing this video in August because that's Ace week, Ace Awareness week.
Y'all got your
so
own week?
I'll write this. Yeah, October. Yeah, in October. So I'll write this in August.
Do I have a week? I want a week.
This was probably like a bi week, a non-binary week.
I searched it and came up with the definition for bi-weekly.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's happening in October. Frick, sorry. I'm writing it in August. Hopefully it's weird to say hopefully, but I do kind of hope there's no new Ace characters because Alistair is just such a good way to end that video off.
Okay, so apparently Bisexual Awareness Week is September 16th to September 23rd. Yeah, Alistair, yeah. Alistair gets shipped with a lot of people. Because it's just the curse. It's just the curse.
It's just the freaking curse. I wouldn't say it's as bad as Peridot, because like the most iconic ship from that franchise is a canon one at this point. It's definitely Charlie and Vaggie at this point. Unlike Lapidot, which has very much overshot a lot of the more popular canon ships like Lapis and Peridot and Pearl and Bismuth, and of course Ruby and Sapphire. I think it's very safe to say that's the most popular ship is Lapidot. Again, I don't think any like anyone on the staff or anyone involved with the show has posted like official support of shipping Alistair, unlike the multiple things we've gotten with Peridot. my offer still stands, by the way, because Pride Month is next month. If Cartoon Network posts anything related to Peridot being Ace or Arrow Ace, I will do a video request for everyone in. I think it was the 1 year anniversary special. Anyone who comments on that video will get some sort of like video request.
Did I comment?
Yes, you did.
Oh, look at me go.
Yeah. It's not going to happen. I guarantee you that they will sooner post our shipping Lapis and Peridot than they will posting anything in sort of Peridot being Ace. But I think you summed it up best when I was like flipping through. Like they posted like art of our favorite ships, fan art. You guys are so talented posting art for ship. I'm like, oh, okay, let's look this up. Adventure Time ship. Flash bomb for Lapidot.
Yeah.
Genuinely shocking that she is the only like Ace or Arrow Ace character in their entire pantheon, and she's treated this way.
Such a... yeah, I mean, that's kind of just what happens when two cartoon characters become close friends. Is just everyone's like, nope, they're a couple now. We don't know what friendship is. Everyone has to be romantic.
I get that. I understand that. I don't like it. It's bad. Again, if I could like make one like, I just feel like I keep bringing up this idea of in one of the episodes where she's talking about when she's watching like her shows, have Steven because she loves rom-coms and stuff like that. Not rom-coms.
Sitcoms.
You know what I mean? Like yeah, romantic dramedies like sitcoms stuff like that. Not you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Like just have Steven just be like, hey, you watch a lot of these romantic shows. Are you interested in being in a date or being in a couple or something like that? And she's like, oh no, I never had interested in that. But I like watching it. All you need to do does not need to be a full episode. Just two throwaway lines will probably add like 10 seconds to the episode. Never need to mention it again, but it gets the point across. That's it. That's all you need. Instead, we have Cartoon Network shipping the Arrow Ace character.
Yeah. How did we end up talking about Lapidot again?
If you don't end like a video immediately, I will wrap around to Lapidot. No, because I asked you what characters do you like see yourself as, and you brought up Lapis, and you brought up Lapis because I brought up Peridot. Obviously, I need to love them together. It's like, again, I love Lapis. She's like probably where does she rank? If I like ranked my favorite Steven Universe characters,
is she in Jumbo Josh tier?
I mean, yes. Like most, like there'd be like 10 characters in Steven Universe Jumbo Josh tier. You realize like every character on this list right now would be in Jumbo Josh tier if I'd made this right, because this is my list.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. She's probably like, she's definitely top 5. Maybe top 3. Like number 2 is definitely Spinel, and then it's like a big fight between Pearl, Garnet, and Lapidot. I just say Lapidot so often that that's just like the name now.
Yeah.
Because again, I love Lapis as a character. I just hate the shit.
Yeah, my top characters has got to be like Pearl, Lapis, Peridot, Spinel, Steven.
Where would you do you like Pearl more or do you like Lapis more?
I probably like Pearl more, but that's only just because of Pearl's gets more focus. I feel like Lapis just has a lot more locked away potential. She could go Super Saiyan. No, but it's like I wish Steven Universe went longer. unfortunately,
I've seen a lot of like push recently to have it renewed, which I don't know if that's gonna happen considering Cartoon Network's a burning dumpster fire.
Yeah.
I would love for it to come back for the exact reason you think I would want it to come back, but I do feel like it's kind of run its course. I feel like
now that
you've done
Future's out, it's kind of done.
Yeah, if you count Future, which I don't see why you wouldn't, as like the final season, it ran for 7 years.
Yeah,
That's a pretty impressive time to run, especially in this like ecosystem of animation where shows are lucky to last like 2 or 3.
Yeah, I still feel like it could have gone longer though if Garnet didn't get gay married, or if Cartoon Network had a better reaction to Garnet getting gay married, whatever.
Yeah, I love Company so much. They keep piloting around how much they love gay people, and then they kill Owl House and they kill Steven Universe.
Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Yeah,
it's May, but Happy Pride Month.
Yeah. What do you think Disney's gonna do for Pride Month? Do you think they're gonna do like another short?
I don't know.
Like they did last year.
Probably war crimes.
If they acknowledge Perry is Ace in one of their things, I will also do a video to everyone who comments on this one.
What Disney's gonna do is they're gonna release like a shirt with Mickey Mouse like waving around a pride flag, and then they're gonna take Owl House off of Disney Plus.
Yeah. Yeah. It has to be Perry, because I could imagine them doing it like genuinely with Lilith. That wouldn't be shocking. They need to acknowledge Perry, because same with SpongeBob and Nickelodeon. Just the 1, 2, 3 combo.
Do you think Perry, SpongeBob, and Lilith like all get together and like have like a little club where they just talk about their woes?
Yeah. Again, because like, would I be wrong to say that like SpongeBob is the most most iconic canonically LGBTQ plus character?
SpongeBob's one of the most iconic characters.
Yeah, like would I be wrong to say he's like the most iconic, like canonically queer character?
Yeah.
There might be like some like public domain fricker, but
besides like Sherlock Holmes and Dumbledore,
is he even canon?
Sometimes.
Dumbledore is like probably his biggest rival there, but even then, because I don't think that really counts, because for Sherlock, Dumbledore definitely counts, but Sherlock is like, most people when they think of Sherlock, they think of either the classic like book, or they think of Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah, he has been gay before, but it's Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, it's not the version people think of.
Yeah.
In the same way that like She-Ra, I feel like it's pretty iconic, but I don't know if it's specifically modern She-Ra. Even if it is, if she was like as iconic as classic She-Ra.
Even She-Ra,
she's not topping SpongeBob.
I feel like She-Ra, it's not as iconic. Still, She-Ra isn't. He-Man in general isn't as iconic as SpongeBob.
Like, am I wrong to say like the most iconic thing from He-Man, the Master Universe, whatever, is Skeletor?
No,
specifically like his voice.
Yeah, he defined skeleton voices for generations to come.
He's like he and like every horror villain are like the only villains I would think of that are more iconic than the heroes, and a few Disney characters like Maleficent.
Yeah.
Again, like I'm gonna bring this up in the video, but like Nick just like stumbled backwards into having potentially like the greatest way to include like representation ever, because SpongeBob was confirmed long before gay marriage was even legalized, and he's canonically Ace. They could use that so well. They could market the frick out of that, and they just don't take the opportunity.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get into it in the video, because like, if you want to be cynical, Nick, you very well could.
They could.
Um,
Can make a little SpongeBob T-shirt where he's
So-
waving around a gay flag.
we are kind of.
Oh yeah, you've got to go
Sam, what?
and be a traitor.
Yeah, no. I have like a half an hour. It's fine.
Yeah, no, I get it. You
unless
want to
it's,
go to your other podcast, right? You want to
again
because you hate me so
Again,
much.
this-
You want to
this
go to you want to leave the house. You know, you want to leave the nest, and you want to go to all this other podcast. You know, while I sit here working.
yeah, no. Wait. No, I do like really love this podcast, and again, I have a half an hour. If you want to make this a 2-hour podcast, we can do that if you really, really want to.
Yeah. All right. Let's rank. Let's put everyone back and let's rank them all over again. But
Yeah.
this time
Actually,
based on hotness.
What are you gonna do when you get to like Lilith and Peridot?
I don't know, but Papyrus is staying right where he is.
I will. Do you have like a tier maker account? I think you do because you made your own once, right?
Yeah, but I'm not logged in right now.
Oh, okay, I was gonna ask if you could like save this, so I get a community rank. But if you're not logged in, that's fine.
Save. Wait, well, it showed the. Yeah. It's saved enough. Whatever. Actually, we should probably end this because I am running out of things to say. And there's been a little notification thing on my Twitter, and it's been kind of bothering me that I don't know what it is, but I want to
Yeah.
show because there very well might be a booby on my homepage right now, but we don't gotta talk about that.
I would rather not know. If you couldn't tell from that giant out of nowhere Lapdot rant and Alistair rant and SpongeBob rant and
Don't you want to look at
Platypus
boobies with
rant-
me, Stripe? Come on. I thought we were
No!
friends. Alright.
I'm not that much offended with you.
Alright. Fucking jeez.
Yeah.
See
Okay,
you
I'm
next
gonna
episode, fucker.
I'm gonna love making that video so much. It's gonna be so fun, and I'm gonna get canceled by my own parents for it. But I don't care.
It would be
Remember
so awesome.
me.
It would be so
Yeah.
cool.
It'd be so cool. Be the most incredible superhero movie.